Hello guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be continuing from where we stopped in our last video where we talked about perfect relationship. A short recap of the last video. We said that both the male and the female are all in search of a perfect man and a perfect woman who can be their companion. But because of so many things going on in this our time, some people actually believe there are no such perfect person. So that is why this so that is why in this video we are going to be giving us the first step into having a perfect relationship. So the one or the first thing on our list is be yourself. As simple as it sounds. Yes. Be yourself. It's unfortunate that many persons have lost their personal identity. To an extent, you may not actually believe this, but when one begins to want to be another person, when you begin to imitate another person to an extent that you don't even know your real character, then you've lost it. So the first thing first is please accept yourself, love yourself, be proud of who you are. That is the first thing because everyone on earth we are created uniquely, differently, peculiar. So it's not wrong to want to imitate somebody or a certain character. No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong to want to maybe act up in a certain way or dress in a certain manner at a certain time. No, it's not wrong. As a matter of fact, sometimes people try to look differently in different occasions for different purposes and for different reasons. But then totally trying to be another person is like leaving yourself for another person, for another character, which is a very bad thing. Now if you can't accept yourself, if you usually have reasons why you keep complaining about yourself, if you have reasons why the way you are created you are not satisfied, then it will also be very difficult for you to appreciate another person. Now, sometimes these things may have resulted from perhaps the way people criticize you, some inabilities or things you feel you can't do well. Perhaps when there is another person who has been, let's say, honored or glorified in certain areas which you are so limited. Now, the thing here is it is not possible for everyone to be perfect in different areas. There are areas where you are perfect. There are areas where you are limited. So now focus on the areas where you have strength, like the areas of your strength. Glorify it. I mean, put more effort on it. And now pay less attention to the areas where perhaps you have challenges. Now let's take this for an instance. We have comedians who have out of comedy made a living. Now, sometimes living a comic life could just be something they grew up to discover about themselves. And now they are able to make a business around it and boom, they are living. So now, why would we not try to look into ourselves to discover those areas of strength that we can rather focus on instead of trying to shy away from ourselves just to be another person? So please, my advice to you here is don't allow anybody to make you feel you are not beautiful. Don't allow anybody to make you feel you are not good. Don't allow anyone to make you feel you are not okay. For Christ's sake, if you are not strong in a certain area, you are strong in another area. So focus on the area of your strength, accept yourself, love yourself, be happy with yourself. You don't have reasons to be happy with yourself. You just have to be happy. You have to be happy even when situations around you doesn't want to make you feel happy. Please force yourself to be happy because when you begin to be happy, not considering some factors around you, when maybe your environment, some things around you are not the determinant factor to your being happy, that means your happiness comes from inside, out of your own decision. Then that is where you begin to grow in strength. Now what people say will necessarily not define you. Yes, What people feel about you won't be your definition. Now you define yourself based on what you want to be, based on what you feel about yourself, and not necessarily allowing people to define you. That's the first thing. Because if you don't learn to appreciate yourself, if you don't learn to love yourself, if you don't learn, then on your own, you've already condemned yourself. Then a little thing somebody says about you will drive you depressed, bittered, hate, as in you will hate yourself for no just reason. And there's this common thing. For you to ever love someone, definitely you must start from yourself. Because you can't tell me you're looking for one lover that will come to fix your life, make your life beautiful. Meanwhile, you don't even love yourself. So the question is, if you don't love yourself, how would you love me? Sometimes we just feel this emptiness inside of us. This thing, and you're looking for maybe one perfect lover to fill it in. My dear, there is no perfect lover anywhere that will come to fix your life. You want to fix your life yourself. And that is why we are going to do self-love as a video. Yes, we're going to take up self-love, a video on self-love. We'll expand more on it. And perhaps when we go through that, we'll be able to heal from so many depression or so many negative thoughts about ourselves that may have put us into a certain situation. So consciously being happy, it's your duty, it's your responsibility, it's your choice to make. So we said, don't allow anybody to make you feel you don't deserve it. For Christ's sake, you deserve it. You deserve the best. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be appreciated. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are gifted. No, the way you are just perfect. So understand that. Take it down to your heart. Then begin to enjoy your life. So when we do the video on self-love, it will further expand this to us. So, but for the meantime, please make sure you love yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Let's stop faking so many things. Because of much fake life, because of fake life, many people find it so difficult to be real. For Christ's sake, how can you enjoy yourself when you are being put under the pressure of acting to be a certain kind of person? I mean, in when one acts movie, let's say in Nigerian movie, it is easy for somebody to like try to imitate a character. And it is not even easy for these people. They try severally over and over, cancel so many things, react for several times to be able to just become a character. Then how then do you compare a human being living his total life as a stranger or living his whole life imitating somebody? It's a big pressure. Okay, let's take this for an instance. Like females, right? We have a very flat shoes and we also have high heels. Now, when we compare somebody wearing a high heel and somebody wearing a flat shoe in, let's say, in a race, you discover that there will be a very marked difference between the one on flat shoe with the one on high heel, both in their speed, their comfort while running, and the distance they can cover. That is how we can compare two persons. One who lives his own natural life and the other who tries to be another just to impress, or who tries to act up like another person just to impress or give a certain definition of his or her life. Be yourself. Be relaxed. Be free. And just be yourself. It is a way of finding confidence. It will go a long way to develop your personality, your self-esteem, your self-worth. I mean, for you to even live a good life and be successful, even in your working place, you need to be happy to do it. Now, take for instance, there are people who work just for the money. And if you watch it, they keep complaining. Every little thing pisses them off. They are not just happy. They are not happy people. But watch another person, perhaps who is even paid less or perhaps the same amount with the person that is always complaining. But rather, this person now finds his job to be, let's say, it makes him happy. He loves doing his job because the same job he does makes him happy or makes him feel at home. You discover that even when this person is not highly paid, or when the person is not even paid as much as the other, yet the person will do his job happy. Why? Because he is satisfied in what he's doing. He finds joy in what he's doing, and dispensing his work or his job will not be a case. But the other person that is just working perhaps just for the pay, he's not just happy, he tries to be on any little thing you say could be so provocating. He interprets things out of the box and try to pick offense at every or slightest mistake somebody makes. So please, you must be happy to enjoy a relationship. You must be yourself to enjoy a relationship, because too much of packaging is good to package you, but if you are not yourself, too much of trying to force yourself into being another person, it's a huge, it's tiring, it's a big work. So my people, please be yourself. Be happy. Enjoy yourself. God created you just the way you are. Perfect the way you are. So you're perfect. You are beautiful. You are just good. Stop being another person. So all you need to do is just step up a bit. If really feel you are not okay, just add a little effort in yourself, in developing yourself, your quality, your unique character. And you know what? Fourth, boom, you become what? The best version of yourself. No much work, just be yourself. And that is just the first one. So stay tuned. We are definitely going to come back to give us the second key. So till then, don't go anywhere.